Carragher, any guarantees about being in the final 23 in order to persuade him to come out of international retirement?
No, absolutely. He's one of the 30 players. During the training camp, I evaluate the performance of each players. After I will decide.
Did he take a lot of persuading, or was he quite keen to join in with the England adventure again?
Well, we started 2 months ago, and we spoke with him. Franco Baldini met him 2 weeks ago, and he was happy to stay with us, and we decided to select him. And I selected him because he's a really good player.
You've also picked Ledley King, despite all of the injury problems. How hopeful are you that he could get through a World Cup campaign okay?
We have been monitoring for a long time. He's one of the best defenders, England defenders. The last 15 days he played 4 games. We spoke with him about the knee problems. He said that this season, the knee was really good always. He suffered some muscle problems. For the reason I selected him. He's good. He's a really important defender.
Gareth Barry, of course, is still injured, and it's difficult to know whether he'll be ready or not. What can you tell us about him, Fabio?
I decided this morning, after the meeting with Franco Baldini and the doctor, I decided to put him, to select him, the 30 players, because the next medical check, will be 34th of May. 24th, yeah. 24th of May. After this medical check, we will decide what we can do. I hope that after this, we will ready to start to train.
If he's not fit for the start of the World Cup, but might be 2 or 3 games in, would you still consider taking him?
You have to wait to take the last decision.
Was Owen Hargreaves close to getting in the 30?
I spoke with him twice in Manchester, and he's not fit. He's not ready to play. He didn't play for 18 months. For the reason I can't select him. But he's one really important players when he is fit.
Bobby Zamora isn't in the squad, but if he scores twice to win the Europa League final tomorrow, would you consider a last-minute call-up?
Yes, it was one of the last decisions that I take. I spoke with him, and it was up to him, because he can't train every day, and he play always with the injection. And probably he need one operation at the Achilles.
Fabio, as well as Jamie Carragher, did you try and persuade Paul Scholes to come out of international retirement?
Yes, but it was up to him. He said no, he preferred to stay with the family. I tried, yes.
There are injury concerns, as you know, over Rio Ferdinand, Ledley King, Gareth Barry. How concerned are you by the fact that you are choosing players who aren't fully fit, perhaps?
Oh no, I'm not concerned about these players, because yesterday I speak for a long time with Sir Alex. He told me Rio is fit, he can play, no problems. King is really good, no problem. I'm not concerned. I have to wait about Barry's situation. Only these players.
You picked Adam Johnson. How much of an impact do you think?
Adam Johnson is a really interesting player. He played very well the second part of the season with the City. He's one of the younger players most interesting in England, in the Premier League. I want to check him during the training camp.
You've always said that you will only pick players who are on form and players who are fully fit. Do you feel that you have compromised slightly with this squad?
No, we have to decide after the 1st of June when we'll decide the 23 players. You can tell you if I have to decide for some compromise.
Are there some important players in this squad who are so important that you would consider taking them even if they weren't fully fit?
I don't understand you. Sorry, I don't.
1 second, guys.
Yes.
Are there some players in this squad who are so important to you and to England you would take them even if they weren't fully fit when you have to make your final decision?
Yeah, yes. Some players are really important because know very well my style, know what I ask them. It's one of the decisions that I take always in my career. Some players are important. And after one we will decide that the 23 players will be one of my choice.
Were there any other players you have asked to be part of this squad or to be considered who have said they don't want to be considered?
No.
Have you asked any other players
Yes.
beyond those that you've selected or those that have said no?
No.
Scholes or Carragher?
No other players. No, absolutely.
Last question, Dan. No?
No. Okay.
Well, I was going to ask you about the index, Fabio, obviously, but you decided to postpone that. Can you explain why?
Yeah, I think this is a press conference for the 30 players that I choose. You know what together I and FA.
We discussed it with Fabio,
Yes.
obviously following the last 24 hours, and clearly Fabio has made a decision to postpone it until after the World Cup.
Yes.
And that removes any debate about it until
Yes.
the World Cup is concluded.